And check. Okay. Welcome. Oh, God, coming. Welcome to today's stream. Yeah, this stream is gonna be quite weird. I really have stuff to do in less than 30 minutes, but yeah, I wanted to stream anyway. So we're gonna do it. I need to be very fast. So let's jump immediately into the plane. We are doing one leg of our world tour, leg number 8. And yeah, we are gonna do this flight here. We are in Turkey. So we're gonna continue to fly following the coastline of the Black Sea, basically from Sinop to Samsun today. And yeah, I really need to rush. So let's go immediately to board the plane. What? I forgot. I have the wrong... yeah, because I have kind of a custom weight and balance when I do the world tour. It's just... what is? Passenger 2. Cargo 150. Yeah. Okay. Flight plan is not gonna change, so that's fine. Well, it's gonna change actually, but I will not be able to file it, I guess. Let's see. Because we do have a new cruise altitude. Okay, yeah, it's letting me. Great. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's jump here. So, well, classical 2 passenger. This like that is fine. I guess it's 200 kilos because it's always bugged. If you set 150, it's gonna end up being 200. Yeah, indeed. I don't know why that happened, but it is what it is. Okay, it's fine like this. Fuel is 318. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this, honestly. All right, let's go. Let's go. So our weight is 2.5. Okay, great. So very briefly. Oh wow! It's what? He's already here. Wow. You usually have to. Wow, this is new. Okay. Well, even better. So we're gonna take off runway 05 visual. We're gonna backtrack a little bit, not all the runway, of course. We do have a Kodiak. Yeah, this is the flight. Very simple one. So let's go. We're gonna talk about the arrival as soon as we take off. I mean, right after. Let's go. Any checklist for this plane? Yeah, I usually have to connect every time the iPad, but it's already there. It's the very first time that happened. Kodiak. Okay. All right, let's go. Parking brake is set. Master on. Well, what a volume. Then avionic master switch on. Nav light. Inertial separator. Where is the runway? It's right there. No, I don't think it's needed. Inertial separator. Fuel valve. It's already... No, it's off in the Kodiak, yeah. So 1 and 2. Let's go. Fuel shut off. Power lever is idle. Propeller lever feather cut off. Yeah, we're gonna set up immediately. Beacon lights on. Transponder is already on. Code 2000. Great. Let's go back here. Let's do this. What is this? What the fuck is this? Okay. Let's see. There was a very strange sound, but... okay, let's try to start up engine. It's the very first time that happened. I think it's working, actually. Whatever. Auxiliary fuel pump is on. So low motor is the first time, no ground power available, sorry. Ignition switch will be on. And let's go. 14% low idle. Okay, it's already. Alright. Yeah, something sound like shut off, but it was pretty weird. It's not even that cold. Okay. Starter switch off. Okay, the sound is back. What? Okay, there are happening very weird stuff. I don't know if the Kodiak is broken. Yeah, it's a strange, very strange sound. Full forward, auxiliary fuel pump, standby. Yeah, there is something really weird happening. Generator, alternator. This on. Okay, let me cycle. Wow, 30 degrees. This we want to be as low as possible. Okay. Then CDI. Here, flight plan catalog. Let's wait for it. This one we want it like that. Yeah, there is something super weird happening about the sound. Okay, whatever. Come on, come on, come on. Be fast, please. Okay. This one here, activate. Okay, yeah, it's very simple flight plan, but we're gonna take off following an heading of 050. Alright, 050 not set, but set now. Okay, taxi light on. And let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god. Another pedal. What the fuck is that position? Okay, let's go. Yeah, there is something super weird happening about the sound. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be someone around here. Yeah. So it's a super close, I mean, it's a super short flight, but yeah, still it's quite a long time. What the fuck is this scenery? Completely messed up. Okay, the runway is there. Yeah, the scenery in real life is very different. Come on. Nah, we are in low idle, sure. Initial climb. Oh, super little slow to set. Okay, let's go 5,000 feet. We're gonna cruise 9,000 feet. All right, let me bring up takeoff checklist. In the meantime, we can backtrack. What the? Oh my god! I thought we were close. Okay, never mind. Okay, auxiliary fuel pump. This should be locked. Okay, not that. This one and this one. Wing flaps set for takeoff. Nice. Let's backtrack. Oh my god. What was this turn? Why the plane is behaving strange today? No, wait. Not of nose down. Okay, a little bit of nose down. I'm in idle. Plane really want to taxi. Pito. What the fuck? Why is... Okay, it's strange on taxi today. It's very... Everything is very strange. Okay. Slow down. Come on, what the fuck is this? Okay, Pito on. Any chance to have some takeoff speed? I guess no. Okay, I'm gonna stop here taxiing, of course. It's more than enough runway for us. Let me do some checklists before, otherwise it will be kind of crazy. Landing lights on, strobe lights on. Propeller full forward, this high idle. Okay, rotate 65, yeah, classical. Flaps 85, sorry, 85 knots, flaps 85. 85 knots, flaps 10, 95 knots, flaps 0. And we can push all the way to 1,800 on the torque. After takeoff, the climb power will be 120 on the speed and 1,675, but it's gonna be more than enough that power. I mean, this plane is super powerful. We're gonna take off without any flight director, then flight director on, heading, and flight level change 120 knots. Let's go. Okay, it's a little bit on slope, this runway. Okay, we're kind of doing a short runway takeoff, but this is exactly the plane which you want to have to do it. To do something like this. I forgot the QNH. The altitude of the airport is 32 feet. This is very wrong then. No, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a meter in this airport. Parking brake released. I don't know if it's set now. Okay, released. Let's go. Brake release. Okay, now it's fine, the torque. Rotate. Alright. Wow. Right on the beach. Okay, reducing power a little bit. Bring up, flaps. 10. Flaps up. Okay. Reducing a lot the power. This plane is extremely powerful in the initial part of the climb. Okay, maybe not too much. A little more. Flight director. Heading select, flight level change 120 knots. Okay. Let's try to follow some flight director maybe. Autopilot. Okay, yaw damper and autopilot on. Alright. Then. Look at this. I remind you we're in Sinop, Turkey. Basically our destination is somewhere there. It's very close, as I told you. Okay, let's start turning to the right. Heading 100. Adding power. Okay. And we can go direct to Bafra immediately. No. Okay. Direct. Enter, activate. Nav on the autopilot, set. Let's go. We need to climb 9,000 feet. Wow, we do have headwind, great. Adding a little bit of power. Yeah, we're right. I mean, flaps is up. Right? Yeah. We are very close to the... I mean... Okay, yeah, we're climbing very fast indeed. Okay, climb, checklist, flaps is up, yaw damper is on, auxiliary fuel pump is on standby. Now, oops. Taxi light cam goes off. Pitot is on. Landing lights off now. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna fly with altimeter on standard today. We need to remove the rudder trim on our plane. Okay, to avoid the strange attitude. Well, that was kind of a rush, of course. Yeah, as I told you, I'm already late. But yeah, we're gonna try our best to get there as fast as possible. Okay, let me just check the cruise power configuration. So cruise is gonna be 2000 RPM, and the torque not above 1200. I know I have the torch on. Okay. All right. Let's see the Turkey coastline. And also, I really need to check immediately the arrival, which is, and the approach, of course. The Bafra 1 Tango is the arrival. We're gonna get to Uptem. We have to land running 13 Uptem, 3000 feet mandatory. From there, ILS Zulu, no? Wow, they have so many ILS here. Let me see Tango. Okay, yeah, Tango is perfect. Okay, ILS Tango. We have plenty of runway. We're gonna land flaps 10. As always, we don't want to drop flaps at all in the Kodiak. It's way more hard, way more difficult to land it with flaps down. So we're gonna use just flaps 10. The arrival is already there. Yeah, that's correct. And we need to do this. Set the approach, enter ILS Tango 13. Okay, that's okay. Oops. This is fine. Minima. This is a category 3 approach for what I saw, but let's just go with the barometric minima of 300 feet. Ooh, wow, this is very interesting. So yesterday, wow, this is very interesting. Yesterday, we flew the Cirrus, and we couldn't have radio altimeter. On the contrary, in the Kodiak is possible. Very, very interesting. But yeah, let's use the barometric minima 300 feet. Okay. 1000 to go. Vertical speed. 1000 feet per minute. I'm gonna already set up the cruise speed. Sorry, the cruise power. Why do they were struggling so much with the... I don't know. Okay. Torque reducing by a lot. $1,220. Level off. Our attitude is still super weird. Okay, less rudder trim. Okay, let's see. Okay, power configuration is okay now. All right, load. Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, we're going very slow. Okay, I can add a little bit of power. Okay. Can we have any super fast cruise configuration in this plane? So, cruise power setting. Yeah. Long range. No, this is the. Wait a second. Yeah, but this is so low in my opinion. Okay, we are still accelerating, of course. Yeah, top of descent is already there, but yeah, I still can take some time to get. Let me see something. Okay, well, we can go direct to final actually, which I don't really want to do. I mean, it's not gonna change too much, unfortunately. Still, I have too much rudder trimming. Okay. Now it should be leveled properly. Sync the heading. Yeah. Okay, now we are fine with the rudder trim setting. Yeah, this plane is super slow, oh my god. Yeah, very, very slow plane. 12 minutes to there and then land. Okay, because at top of descent we can start descending and gaining a lot of ground speed. So from there, it's gonna be super easy to accelerate. But yeah, it's gonna take 10 minutes. What? Oh, what? Yeah, my bad. Okay. This is all fine. This is off, okay. Yeah, the Kodiak is a very slow plane. Oh my god. But yeah, there is nothing we can do. We are at maximum cruise power at the moment. I don't see nothing. Okay, because in my checklist I have cruise power setting. Low, okay, of course. Long range, we are not in long range configuration, but long range. But yeah. So wow, this is the 8th leg of our world tour. I'm doing this with this nice Kodiak. Very short leg today, but yeah, as I told you, I have stuff to do. Until now, this is the path we did with the plane. There we go. From northern Italy, Croatia, we land in Croatia actually. All the Balkanic area, then Bulgaria, then entering Turkey. Turkey is a very big country. We are following the coastline at the moment, but very soon. Let me see if okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2. Okay, flight number 1. Number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not the 8th, this is the 9th leg. Three, 4, 5. What? Can I see how many flights I have with a plane or not? Yeah, I think so. 8th flight. Yeah, okay, well, this is wrong. Okay, let me correct that. So I guess the live stream was wrong as well. Okay, never mind. Let me change the title of the live, so next time I will not be wrong. YouTube Studio. No, wait a sec. I have to go here. Okay, this, I guess. Here. Oh boy, super slow. Come on, YouTube. What the fuck? Okay. No, wait a sec. What is this? This. Okay. Modify. This is like number 9. Okay. But I'm wondering, I mean, last live stream? Let me just check that with you. So this is number 9, now it's correct. Number 7, this was wrong, then 7 is not correct. Ah, okay, there we go. This is the one. Can I? Okay, give me 1 sec. Can I modify this? No, I have to go YouTube Studio. Yeah, because I copy and paste the title, so it's, yeah, can take 1 second and you're gonna end up having the wrong number. I want to keep track of it. Okay, now it's everything is correct now. Okay. In the meantime, Yeah, we're 7 minutes from Bafra, which is the first waypoint of our arrival, right on top of descent. Yeah, basically we are already arriving to our destination, as I told you. Super fast. Yeah, I was saying that after the... Okay, one of my... one of the airports I want to pass through is Yerevan in Armenia, which is this, I guess. Yeah, it's an incredible arrival here with the volcano. So, yeah, probably we are gonna still follow the coastline until here, Trabzon. And then if there are airports, because I don't see any to be honest, or we can jump directly to this and then Yerevan, but yeah, it's a super short. Yeah, I will think about that because this one is quite a long leg to do. Okay, no, it's not crazy, but yeah, it really depends. This one is, yeah, this one is way better. Okay, because you know the Kodiak is a very slow plane, as you can see now. So yeah, it's a very slow plane. I choose it because I wanted to fly slow. I mean, overall, I wanted to fly slow and low to enjoy the surrounding, enjoy the terrain. But yeah, it's very slow. Can fly very high. Alternative were the TBM. Well, of course, with the TBM you can cruise 30,000 feet. I don't really want to cruise 30,000 feet, of course. Then let me just check. The ILS frequency is tuned. Yeah. Okay. Yep. 110.1. Okay, that's fine. Great, everything was already set. We just need to land the plane. We're gonna descend in 5 minutes, and from there everything's gonna happen very, very quickly. Let me just check. What is that? Wait a sec. Do we have an error in the flight plan? Not this. Let me check. What the fuck? No. Okay. What? I want to navigate. Okay. Because yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, this is not correct at all. Can we remove this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. No changes in top of descent. That's really interesting. To be honest. Okay, this looks way better. Of course. Destination weather. We do have a few clouds. 3,600. Wind is pretty calm. Again, we have an enormous runway for our Kodiak here. We have 3,000 meters of runway. This plane can land like in 300 meters if you really want. It would be great to land the Kodiak in this beach right here. The problem with 2024 is that you can find rock, and yeah, that can be quite quite sharp for your plane. So at this point. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I already see the... So this is the airport area. Yeah, should be... Okay, the airport should be... I don't see this piece of land. I can't get where it is. Maybe it's there. I don't know. We will see it getting close, but no. I don't see this double bay in the chart. I mean, there is one after, but this looks too... Maybe it's just a perspective stuff, but yeah, this looks pretty small. But yeah, it's the next bay, so it had to be here, the airport. Okay, yeah, we are basically about to descend. Which I could start descending earlier because we're gonna, of course, now our top of descent is based on our ground speed. But as soon as we start descending, I'm gonna maintain this power setting so the ground speed is gonna increase quite a lot. So I guess we're gonna anticipate a little bit the descent, not much, but yeah, I'm gonna start descending in 1 minute. So what I'm just seeing that this G1000 is working a little bit different from the one we had in the Xeros yesterday. Even the stuff of the lateral path descending like this. I don't think we had this yesterday. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely some tests to do. Yeah, the airport is definitely there. But yeah, okay. Right about to descend. Descend 3000. We're gonna intercept 3000. Go around is 4000. Very interesting. And let's go direct to add more flight plan. Activate. Okay. Direct add mode. Start descending. Vertical speed 1000 feet per minute. Go down and fly fast, Mr. Kodiak. As soon as we get at 3000 feet, we can adjust power to, I don't know, let me check in the checklist. Power can be, oops, 1340. So descent, pitot is done, inertial separator not required, landing lights on already, yeah. Okay. Landing lights on. Auxiliary fuel pump, harness lever, we're gonna need that. And yeah, basically that's it for landing. Again, we're gonna land flaps 10, so V speed for approach is gonna be around 90 to 95 knots. The reason of this is, I repeat it, but is because this plane. Okay, yeah, no, it's after that. This plane is kind of hard, at least for me, to land with flaps full. Very hard to land with flaps full. You really need to be precise on the flare, otherwise you will either float or jump or bounce like a ball, like a basketball. It's really bouncy, and for that reason, yeah, I like to approach it with flaps 10 if the runway is very long. Otherwise, you can of course use different flaps configuration. Let me go direct here. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get what this is. The airport is not here, by the way. It's like there, right in front of us at the moment, after the bay. Yeah, that was a super fun. Yeah, unfortunately, I had a problem with the stream PC before starting the stream. Classical frame rate lost. I had to restart it. Yeah. That really slowed me down super late already, but yeah, whatever. Let's land the. What the fuck? Wow. There is an airport right below us and it's not even in sky vector. Oh yeah, it's this. Would be very interesting to land the Kodiak there, but yeah, maybe another time. Okay, yeah, by the Lima Tango Oscar November. There is in 2024. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a lot of time still to get there. Oh boy. Not today. Yeah, I guess there is in Simbrief this airport. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see this. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is some... No, this is Atakum. After this ridge, there is Samsung, which is not Samsung. Well, our latter... Okay, no, nothing. Yeah, I was saying our lateral navigation is disappearing, but no. Not really. Okay. Yeah, we're about to level off already, but it's okay. We are already at interception altitude for the ILS. After landing, backtrack and get back to the terminal, which is will be to our left at that point. Look at all these. These are all, I guess, helicopter landing spots. Yeah, that's a big chapter. I will need to deal with at some point. Helicopter world is super cool, of course. I mean, yeah, basically top of descent is where we are gonna intercept our ILS, which is less than 10 miles at this point. So let the plane level off, let the plane slow down. Flaps 10, which is the only flap we need today, it's 138 knots. Approach speed 90 to 95 knots. Can we have any reference, maybe? Yeah, we can modify that, of course. Okay, let's go. Oops. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is on. The bottom, I don't see the minima. Which, I mean, we should have it. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna switch to adding CDI into the ILS, DME on. Nav lights, so the localizer is already armed. We are 15 miles out of the runway. And the runway is right there. Glide slope. Oh, we are receiving the glide slope already. I'm gonna do a fast approach. So, very close to the final. I'm gonna slow down the plane, drop flaps, and get ready to land it. Hey guys, I told you yesterday, this is something that in real life happens quite a lot. If you are flying a slow plane in a... I'm okay, today we're not in a big airport, but yeah. If you're flying a slow plane in a big airport, yeah, the controller can request a fast approach. Especially if there is a runway, sorry, not runway, liners activity. Okay, let's configure the plane to land. Okay, now let's wait to intercept the glide slope, at least. Okay. Landing lights is already on. Runway inside. Okay. Let's arm the approach. Because, yeah. Okay, glide slope and localizer armed. We're gonna intercept both. Yeah, as you can see, glide alive already. We're gonna intercept both pretty at the same time. QNH. Okay, QNH is correct. Okay. Localizer capturing. Yeah, I don't like when it does intercept like this, but whatever. Heading on final, 129er. Landing lights on. Okay, auxiliary fuel pump on. Harness lock. I'm gonna add land taxi lights already. I guess we're done with checklist. Max RPM. Great. Glide slope capture. Again, I will do a high-speed approach. Let's say at 3 miles, I'm gonna start to slow down the plane. What's that? It's like okay, I don't see it in Navigator. I don't know if that's real, but okay, yeah, it's the kind of a. Oh yeah, okay, it's kind of a. Yeah, a river basically. No, maybe it's a lagoon structure. I don't know. Because there is a river. This is a delta. Yeah, there you can see it there. Very interesting structure. Okay, 6 miles still. Now I want to see the plane attitude. Looks always a little bit off with the Kodiak. What's that? Chimney. Industrial area, I guess. 5 miles. Okay, let me be ready because this is gonna be very interesting. Look at the beach. Another airport with a beach, right? Yeah, below the approach. I guess they land. Yeah, they land liners here for sure because I saw that there is a category 2 at least, ILS. Okay, I'm gonna start reducing speed now. 138, we can drop flaps. Look at this plane. It's definitely not much aerodynamic. Okay, speed. Oops. No. This is not a good idea. Open 2020 now. Flaps 10. Okay. Check the speed now. We are aiming for 90 to 95 knots. Flaps is set. Flaps is out. Okay. Oh wow, that was super delayed. Autopilot off. Yeah, the plane. Something very strange about the Kodiak. Every time you switch off the autopilot, the plane is like dropping.
500.
Like it's completely outstreamed. I remind you, we have plenty of runway. We can float how much we want. We can land at the end of the runway with this plane, and we're gonna still able to brake. Let's try to avoid it, but in case. A little more power. Okay. A little less. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the glide is wrong as always. I'm gonna ignore the glide slope at this point and go visual. Okay, idle. Touchdown. Reverse. Braking. Yeah, we're still in the touchdown zone and we stop the plane. And we float a little bit on top of that. Flaps up. Yeah, incredible. Look at this. This plane is just insane, but it's very well known that the insanity landing capability of this plane. Okay. So now we have to clear. Okay, let's clear here. And let's backtrack, not in the center line. Auxiliary fuel pump off. Wow, the plane. Okay, yeah, of course, low idle. Yaw damper. Wow, I always forgot the yaw damper. Yeah, I'm used to Cirrus where the yaw damper is automatic. Especially since I flew a Cirrus yesterday. Yeah, this is definitely a linear terminal, by the way. Okay, landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Auxiliary fuel pump is already off. Pitot off. Let's try to taxi at the same time, which is super hard to do. Okay, we're fine. We can park, yeah, there somewhere. Oh, oh my god, I'm terribly late. I'm gonna park here because I really have to go. Okay. Alright, stop. Parking brake set. Air conditioning off. This cam goes off. Power lever is out, propeller lever, feather. Generator alternator off. Shut off. Oxygen wasn't required. Of course, we do have the fuel pump going on because it's on standby. Did I set that? Okay, no, that's fine. Avionic master. Okay, let's turn off the transponder. Avionic master off. Lights all off. Great. Master off. Alright. Oops. How was the landing? Okay, very good. Let's go out. Oops. Oh, it's... Okay. Alright, yeah, I really have to go. Sorry for the very short live stream today, but it's almost 1 hour. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe, and see you next in a more quiet situation. See ya.